Istanbul, the only metropolis in the world that lies on two continents. It marks the dividing line between Oriental and European civilizations, with a history that goes back more than 2,500 years. But the cityscape is changing rapidly. And that's exactly why Turkish architect Selva Guruan and Danish architect Gregers Tang Thompson are here. They moved to Istanbul together 6 years ago.
It's a vibrant city. You feel that there's life, and I think that's one of the core parts of the city.
Same thing is the problem also. There is a lot of life, a lot of vibrancy. Difficult to know what it is doing.
Their architecture and design firm, which goes by the name of Superpool, is in the port district of Karaköy. Their colleagues come from all over the world, young architects eager to shape the development of this megacity. Their ideas are still just visions. Like this design for one of Istanbul's biggest building projects, plenty of living space in a small area with integrated green spaces. Their concept for an arts center is similar. The buildings are built like terraces into a hill. Here too, the roofs would have gardens, raising the value of the entire area.
Istanbul is a city that doesn't maybe need so much iconic buildings in some ways. So the issue is not necessarily an architectural issue, it's more of how buildings meet the ground issue. It's always, we have always a concern about the ground.
It's a city in motion that's growing relentlessly. Officially, Istanbul has about 13 million residents. Unofficially, it's assumed to have 20 million. Traffic is getting worse and worse. Superpool's first big commission was to penetrate the chaos in the megacity. In 2009, they published their study, Mapping Istanbul. For 2 years, they'd collected data on parks and traffic systems, completely remapping the city, without the aid of authorities, funded by Private Arts Foundation.
Most of the data here are collected in sort of a guerrilla manner. The city has a lot of the information, but they're not really interested in sharing it, like the city officials. And we were not so interested in having, someone looking over our shoulder on what kind of data we were bringing out to the public.
The young architects are just starting out, but their nomination for a competition set up by a major German car manufacturer could give them the push they need to make it on the international stage. Their job is to develop a mobility concept for the megacity in 2030. The prize money is 100,000 euros. It's quite a challenge in a city like Istanbul, which is expected to be the future economic center of the entire Balkan and Middle East regions, and is unique in its location, its mix of the Oriental and the Occidental, the traditional and the modern. The Turkish-Danish architectural duo want to help make sure the city's future isn't dictated purely by commercial interests, but planned sustainably.
Maybe as architects, it's not the most common work architects do, but architects has the tools to visualize many of these issues, and we need to look at them and see what they mean for the city to be able to criticize them and make the city better.
Planning the future of megacities like Istanbul has only just begun, and with it, the work of architects like those at Superpool.